Hello everybody, and welcome to this training session on data management. This video focuses on the specific elements of CRF data entry process. In order to provide you with concrete examples of the data entry process and to show you how the Open Clinica system operates, we will make reference to the protocols and to the Open Clinica profile that the Verona team is using in Italy to implement the project and manage the POCT data. Before showing you the different steps to log in and enter data through the Open Clinica system, let us summarize the tools that are already installed in the WHO laptop that you can use for the data management and entry. First of all, on the desktop of the WHO laptop, you can find a direct link to the Prospero website, the dedicated WHO website where all the project documents and manuals are available. You will then find different folders which will be used to save the different files collected through the data collection process. The entire process for data entry and archival will be explained later on in further detail. The Dropbox icon will also be used for uploading the POCT documents. You will find specific information on the data upload video. Finally, you will find an icon allowing you to enter the Open Clinica system for data entry. As data manager, before entering CRF's data, you are requested to register completed case report forms, CRFs, using a specific form, namely the CRF log. The objective of this form is to track the data forms. Using the CRF log, you can register all completed forms submitted for data entry, indicating the center ID, the screen ID, the enrollment date, whether the core steps of the data collection process are completed, that is, the signed informed consent is available and the interview has been completed. You can register also whether the reading phase has been completed, as well as adding some specific notes if needed. The CRF log file must be uploaded weekly to the Study Dropbox folder. We can now proceed with the next section, that is, how to log in and enter data through the Open Clinica system. As data entry operator, you will receive your unique credentials to access the Open Clinica system, that is, your personal username and password. From the Open Clinica webpage, you will be requested to log in by entering your username and password. Once you have logged in, you will have access to the system. Once you have entered into Open Clinica, you will immediately note that the system automatically allows you to see only the information and protocols pertaining to your center. On the home page, you will see the complete list of already entered participants up to that point for the specific protocol, if any, of course. Please consider that, by default, Open Clinica will show you only the first 15 cases. In case you need to navigate through all the cases, you can select from the menu the number of cases you would like to see per page. On the top of the page, you will find your data entry operator code on the right, and on the left, both the protocol and site name. In case you are implementing more than one protocol at local level, Open Clinica gives you the possibility to shift from one protocol to the other. By clicking on the Change Study Site tab, you will open the page where all the protocols pertaining to your center are listed. In this case, two protocols are available: MSM, dual HIV syphilis, and XMSM, NG, CT. To access the required protocol, you will be requested to select the protocol and click the Change Study icon, and then to simply confirm the shift. To initiate the data entry for a specific subject, for the given protocol, you will be requested to click on the Add Subject tab. A new page will appear with the name of the local centre and some mandatory fields, identifiable through an asterisk. At this point, you will enter the subject ID and the date of enrolment. In the date of enrolment item, the text clearly reminds you of the type of protocol you are currently using. In addition, please note that you can either digit the date using the keyboard or select the date by using the calendar. Of course, you can adapt the approach that is more appropriate and user-friendly according to your preferences. In case you have to enter or to modify data for a subject already created in your system, you simply have to navigate through the subjects and select the one you need to modify. In this case, let us consider the participant number 20062. The table is organized in such a way that you can immediately see, for each participant, the status of the different sources of data. That is, the status of the interview data, of the POCT results data, and of the laboratory tests data. Let's suppose that we have to enter the interview data for the subject 20062. If we select the box under the interview column for that subject, we will access the Enter or Validate data page for the interview CRF. There is a table summarizing the status of the subject, including his subject ID and the type of study event, that is, the interview. If we click on the View this Subject Record tab, we access the general page where all the data are visible for that subject. In this case, the data for the interview are indicated with a green box, which means that all steps have been completed. However, in case we need to modify the data, we can enter the CRF page and include the amendments we need. The page clearly shows the title of the protocol and study codes. We would like to draw your attention to the fact that the code visible at the top of the page must be the same as the one you enter in the box 1.4, that is, the screen ID. To enter or modify data, you can skip from one question to another by using either the tab function on your keyboard or the mouse. To select the proper answer, you can use either the mouse or the arrows on the keyboard, or digit the number pertaining to the answer you would like to select. In this case, the number 2, that is, no. Once everything is completed, you can press the Save button and exit from the page. The Open Clinica system allows you to enter data in different time slots. It means that you can start the data entry for a subject today and finalize the process on a different date. In any case, you must indicate the status of the data entry for that specific participant by using the Update Study Event page. 3 options are available for the participant status: data entry started, completed, and stopped. Once the appropriate option has been selected, you can submit the changes. Once again, from the home page of Open Clinica, you have the possibility to check the status of all the subjects you have entered to make sure that all the information is complete, or, in case data for some participants are still pending, to clearly have a visual reminder for this pending action. Finally, to log out, you are simply requested to press the Log Out button on the top of the page. Once again, let us remind you that all the SOPs and study materials, as well as the data entry and uploading instructions, are available on the WHO dedicated website.